Okay, so this is just a quick summary of how you would enter an order and then what we would do with the older data. And so basically, we've created a parent-child relationship between accounts and account branch name. And the idea is that you would enter any sales opportunity in. I'll use this as an example. And I've actually copied in the fields for the most part that were under orders jobs into the sales opportunity. You do have the lookup to all of Dropbox as well as any folders associated with a specific opportunity. And then we've added the quotes and products feature. So we can use this one of two ways. We can enter an individual quote for each provider. And actually, I should go back and you can see that under the opportunity, I have the name of the opportunity, the account that it's associated with, but now I can also associate it with the appropriate branch. So this makes effective use of branches as actual physical locations and associating them to a closed won deal. Going back to quotes, so you can see for here, for example, let's assume that I have a quote for multiple providers. In this case, for the specific opportunity, I have a quote for AT&T. I can enter the monthly recurring value, the term of the contract, the end date, most of the fields that were previously stored, I believe, under the branch information. They're now properly stored as details of the quote. You can edit quote line items, and then you can see any. You can do this by product, or the way we have it set up here is you just enter what the recurring revenue is. The order number will be generated, the term of the contract, and a description of services. If we go back to the related opportunity, we also have the ability to choose between service types. So I'm not sure if we've captured all the correct service types, but we can update this with anything that's missing. And then you just manage the sales opportunity the way you normally would. And then we also have under each of the quotes whether they've been accepted or not. So presented, draft, or accepted. So typically there'd only be one accepted quote by the client. So when you have a closed won opportunity, whichever one is indicated to be accepted is the one that is provided. Now my suggestion is regarding contracts that we would simply add those contracts to the opportunity as an attachment. Now assuming all of this is acceptable, then what I would propose is that we clean up the data under accounts and branches so that they reflect actual locations. And orders jobs, I think, become somewhat redundant. I'm not sure if I understand the purpose of it if we're storing all this under the opportunity. We can simply have closed won opportunities as those that we know have been delivered and associate with a specific contract. I think that's pretty much it. Any questions? Let me know.